Morning, this is Glammy with the Big Brother Club. Yesterday I met James from Big Brother 9. He called me about 8 o'clock in the morning on the phone and was still half asleep. And he invited me to come down and hang out with him for the day. So we went to his house and hung out. We got lots of video on it, but there was a lot of things that it wasn't covered in the video. So I'm going to tell you a few things he told me off camera. First thing about Big Brother, the HOH comp. The very first night, it happened within hours of him actually entering the house. It was like bang. They hadn't seen the backyard, nothing. They've gone in, they've done the little champagne thing, and then suddenly they were right into an HOH comp. So, which he thought he should have won. He did the show for no other reason but to do the show. It was just, I'll do it. Fine. He was found in a bar in Brooklyn. He did the first interview in LA with Robin Cass, and the second interview with the head of reality TV for CBS, which he forgot the name, but we'll figure that out. Chelsea is the only cast member that he actually talks to at this time. He spoke to her on the phone while I was there, and she was in LA, and he's heading there tonight. Actually, he's on a plane right now. He left Sarasota this morning at 8:15, and he is going to have dinner with her tonight in LA, and then I think he's flying to Chicago, and then he'll be back here next week or the week after. So I will hopefully see him again. Oh, Baller. Adam called him over the weekend and cussed him out about the reality blog interview that he did with Chelsea on I think the 17th or 18th of May. He was in the middle of getting his tattoo done, and it was a really bad part of the arm. It was right in the crack of his arm, and they were asking him questions, and he started getting really snappy, and I believe he had a slight argument with Chelsea also. He did tell me about the orgy and the after party, and from what he can tell, it wasn't exactly what he would class as an orgy, but something did happen, but I'm not going to discuss that right now. I will tell you later. Oh, reasons he did not have any personal pictures in his HOH room. His friend Chris did not pick up the phone when CBS called him, and by the time Chris got back to CBS, it was kind of too late. So, well done, Chris. They were all debriefed after the striptease pool party incident. They were actually asked by CBS to, do you guys know that this is actually going to be on national TV? And CBS told them to stop doing so many premeditated things like planning stuff out, and they were told specifically to keep it real, that us the fans like to see the strategy and the backstabbing and the unprovoked arguments. We don't want to see things that have been planned out in advance, and that you know, it's kind of true. So thank you, CBS, for doing that to us, for us. Natalie entering the sequester house. Nothing happened. That's why it probably wasn't shown. He said everyone was hanging out. She enters. Everyone's like, "Hey, Natalie, hi," smiling, happy. And then Chelsea, as to break the ice, actually gave her a paint set and gave her a hug, and that was it. And he said Natalie was nice in the sequester house because, well, basically she didn't talk. So, that's about it with that. He didn't want to go to the rat party. He went to the rat party though, did a few interviews, and then bailed. He went surfing, I think he said Malibu. And then in the morning he went to the coffee beanery or something, picked up Chelsea and took her to the bar 107 that his friends, it was actually on the show. The only people in the backyard after the finale there was not very many people at all. He said it was very quiet compared to what he expected. There was like 8 people doing interviews, and 2 of those people were Janelle and Dick. And he said it was very strange. He thought it would be like a lot more media, but there wasn't. After his tattoo, which he got done, he finished about 12 hours before I actually saw him. It was really, really swollen. His hand was swollen. It looked like he put his arm through a glass window. He's taken painkillers. He's taken antibiotics for, I believe, because of all the flying, he's got the beginnings of a blood clot in his leg. His mom has been massaging it out. He said he couldn't touch it. It was really kind of bad, so we hope his leg's better. And he's on a plane again. He met Sheila's son and was surprised that Sheila's son actually is very like him. So what Sheila said about, you remind me of my son, it is actually true. He said that Mick is very like him in lots of ways, and he's loud, and he's, you know, he's very Crazy James-like. He went to Vegas with Dick, and he said that Dick can really tie one on, and basically drunk him under the table. He told me about other trips to Vegas that he did prior to the show. He's had a blast with that. He's had about 7,000 friend requests on MySpace. He is answering every single note that he gets on MySpace. He showed me them yesterday. There was hundreds. He met a girl on the beach the day before and got her number and called her and said, if you come over to the tattoo parlor, I will sign your ass and you can get my name tattooed on your butt, and I'll pay for it. And she said okay. So check out his MySpace account, because right now his new picture is the girl's butt with the words Crazy James signed on it. He's doing a lot for breast cancer awareness. When he got out of the house, he found out a very close family member had breast cancer, and so all of the memorabilia from the show is going to be sold on eBay, and all the proceeds are going to go to breast cancer awareness. He's got a new show coming out, or he's hoping. He told me that he's contracted with CBS for 1 year, and after that, there's also a part in there that you are not allowed to write a book for 3 years. You're not allowed to release it, so it was really bizarre. He told me some stuff about background information on the show for the upcoming season. He's going to call Robin Cass and ask her if the fans versus favorite rumor that's flying around is actually true. So I'll get back to you on that too. And that's about it. Enjoy the chat that we post later. I hope you like it. I look like death. And it was really hot. It was like 90 degrees yesterday, and when he called, I ran and went to see him. So, and the guy in the video that's in the background is my husband. Him and James drank too much beer. So have a great time, and thank you for coming to the Big Brother Club. Hi, Klubby and Mr. Young. Love you guys.